welcome to my channel. In my last Ulta haul video, I told you guys I was gonna make a review video on the Lorac Pro 3 palette. So that's what I'm doing today. Today's video is going to be a review video on this Lorac Pro 3 palette. This is a brand new palette that Lorac came out with, and I was super excited, and I got this palette pretty much right away it came out, and it's been a while, so I did get a chance to try it out enough. This palette retails for $44, which is the same price as the other two Lorac Pro palettes that they already have, Lorac Pro 1 and 2. I remember purchasing my Lorac Pro 1 and 2 for $42, so I guess the price went up by $2. So right now, all of the Pro palettes are $44. You can find these palettes in Ulta and Kohl's and I think in Nordstrom and Lorac website as well. I think those are the places you can get them. I got mine from Ulta, and it also has basically same amount of product as the last two palettes. It has 0.32 ounce, which is 8.8 grams of product in this palette. The packaging is pretty much the same as the previous two palettes. It's the same packaging, but the color of the packaging is creamy beige color. It has the same Lorac Pro writing. Feels the same. The texture of the palette is same. Velvety, rubbery feeling. Inside, same as the other Pro palettes. It has 16 eyeshadow colors, 8 matte eyeshadows on the top, and 8 shimmery and satin eyeshadows on the bottom. It also comes with a good quality, decent size mirror right here, which I really like. I always like having mirrors on my eyeshadow palettes. That's like something I prefer for my eyeshadow palette, since it's just so much easier to travel with them and you will not have to look for another mirror anywhere else. You can just use the palette and apply it. This eyeshadow palette does not come with any eyeshadow brush, but it does come with a mini Lorac behind the scenes eyeshadow primer. That's what you get in the packet. Let me give you guys an overview of the Lorac Pro line. So basically Lorac came out with 5 Lorac Pro palettes. 3 of them are their permanent Lorac Pro eyeshadow palettes. This one's Lorac Pro 1, 2, and 3. And they also came out 2 limited edition Pro Mega 1 and Lorac Pro Mega 2 palettes. Those were limited edition holiday palettes. They came out during the holiday season last 2 years, 2014 and 2015. I'm not sure if they're coming out with one this year as well or not. The limited edition ones, I don't think they're available anymore at the stores, but I think you can still find them on eBay and Amazon, probably if somebody's selling them. As far as the color goes, this palette, it has more like a lighter shades compared to the other two. It only have like one colorful one that kind of stands out to me, which is this color called Amethyst right here. Beside that, pretty much everything else looks pretty neutral, brown, taupe, cool tone. There are no repetition of colors from the previous two palettes. All these shades are new eyeshadows. None of these existed in the past two palettes. In Lorac Pro 1 and Lorac Pro 2, you would see the color black appeared in both the palettes, so they do share one color that appeared in both the palettes. But in this one, they have a new black color, which I really appreciate. For my taste, I like my black to be more intense and darker. The jet black right here is way more intense and darker than the previous two palettes. I will show you guys next to each other how different they are. So here's the black from Lorac Pro 2, and here's the black from Lorac Pro 3. This is called jet black and this is black. This one looks more like a dark gray color, whereas this one is a true black color. So here's a comparison between the 3 Lorac Pro 1, 2, and 3 palettes, starting from the top to bottom, 1, 2, and 3. You can see Lorac Pro 1 has more deeper tone and warmer tone colors, whereas Lorac Pro 2 has more towards the cooler side, and Lorac Pro 3 is more in the neutral side with some cool and some warm tone colors. I feel like each of these palettes have some pop of color. For Lorac Pro 1, I feel like the color Garnet is one of the standout colors. For Lorac Pro 2, the color Navy is a pop of color in there. For Lorac Pro 3, you can see the color Amethyst. Compared to all 3, Lorac Pro 3 is more of lighter. I feel like this one's geared more towards lighter or more paler skin tone, because for my skin tone, I have a deeper brown skin tone. For my skin color, a lot of these colors don't show up as well. when I swatch these color applied on my eyes, a lot of these color just pretty much blends in with my skin color and they don't stand out much. For my personal taste, I feel like I'm not the biggest fan of all the colors that they have over here. When I look at the palette, it looks pretty and everything. In terms of what I prefer for my eyeshadows, these are way lighter colors. I do like some of the colors from this palette. The colors that I really like in this palette is jet black, terracotta, clay, light gold, almond pearl, and rose bronze. So those are like my favorite colors from the palette, and then the rest are okay. Lorac Pro palettes are famous for their buttery, smooth, and pigmented eyeshadows. I was super impressed with the Lorac Pro 1 and 2. Lorac Pro 1 is my all-time favorite eyeshadow palette. That's like the best palette for me. I love that palette so much. I think that's my favorite palette out of all the palettes that I own. Got a lot of use out of that palette and I always reach out for that palette. Lorac Pro 2, I didn't reach out for as much as Lorac Pro 1, but I really like that palette as well. I love the pop of colors they have. I like the green in there. I love the navy in there. I didn't expect any less from Lorac Pro 3. I feel like this palette has a little bit pinky nude vibe going on, kind of similar to the Naked 3 palette. If you compare them next to each other, then the colors are not the same. So here is Lorac Pro 3 palette compared to Naked 3 palette. So it's pretty different, huh? Colors in Lorac Pro 3 does not have as much pink undertone as much as Naked 3 palette had. Quality wise, they're all buttery and soft eyeshadows just like their previous two palettes. Few exceptions in this palette. So there is this one color in this palette that I'm super disappointed at, is this color Medallion right over here. I don't even know what that color is doing over there. I mean, the color wise, it's really beautiful color. Honestly, when I look at it, that's one of the color that my eyes gets attracted to right away. I feel like, oh my gosh, that's the first color that I want to create an eyeshadow look with. I was super excited and I tried to swatch it, and guess what? This color, so powdery. I mean, it does not have proper pigmentation. It's very sheer, it's very powdery, it's like flaky, and I hate the texture. I tried to work with it wet and dry. None of it worked. I mean, wet, you can make it work a little bit better, but I feel like it's just a lot of work. Even applying wet, you can still see the flakes, and you kind of have to keep on like working and blending to get a smoother finish from this eyeshadow. I absolutely don't like it. I just don't like the texture of this color, and I'm really disappointed in it. And the other color that I kind of had a little bit issue with is this color terracotta right here. That's like my favorite color in the palette. Like when I look at this palette, I feel like I'm drawn to that color. I love that kind of orangey brown color. I love the color. The texture is a little bit on the drier side. It doesn't feel as velvety or smooth. The pigmentation is not as good I would expect it to be. They all had fallout, so this one has some fallouts too. So if you didn't like the texture from Pro 1 and 2, they're pretty much the same texture, so it's going to have fallout, so you have to be a little bit careful about that. Besides that, all the other colors were pretty smooth. I feel like the color truffle right here was a little bit patchy when you apply it. I mean, you kind of have to work a little bit to make it smooth. The first application, it seemed a little bit patchy to me. For the two shimmery shades right here, they're really smooth. I love their texture and I love the finish of them too. And then if you apply them wet, I like the finish even more. You get more intense finish if you apply these colors wet. But I feel like the shimmery and the satin shades apply better wet than the matte ones. For me, I feel like I like this palette so. Quality wise, the eyeshadows are great, just like their previous palettes, but color wise, I'm not super drawn to the colors. I do like some of the colors, but it's not my absolute favorites. And the few colors that I really like were the colors that I was kind of disappointed at. This palette would be a nice palette for fall. You can create a lot of daytime looks with it. I mean, the darker shades in the corner right here, you can create some dramatic looks too, but overall I feel like this palette will be a good palette for more neutral or daytime looks. So yeah, I'll show you guys the swatches, dry application and wet application, so you guys can see the difference. So for my eye look today, I am using all the eyeshadows from this palette today, so if you were wondering.
So here are the dry swatches. I'm starting from left to right with the matte shades, and then I'll move to the shimmer shades. And here compare the wet swatches. As you can see, these are way more intense and opaque than the dry swatches.
So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below what would you like to see next. I'll leave all the details about this palette and also all the detail about my social media links down in the description box, so check that out. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere. I'll leave all those links down in the description box, and make sure to subscribe so you can be notified for all my future and upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!